Let's see what the Call of Duty Twitter fan base has to say about these changes. Kane Richardson mentioned, remove SBMM, EBMM, ping is king needs to come back. It shouldn't take 5 minutes or longer to find a match. Matchmaking time should be instant like before pre-Call of Duty MW19 era. And I totally agree with this, right? SBMM never existed, I would say, pre-Call of Duty Ghost, because Call of Duty Ghost is when they first implemented dedicated servers, and at that point that's where SBMM was also introduced. Before that, it was peer-to-peer hosted connection. Now, I mentioned this in my previous videos, but the thing is, SBMM that was non-existent before, players still enjoyed their matches. They had randomized lobbies. They had lobbies where some players were sweaty. They had some lobbies where they were the sweaty player. And I can only speak from personal experience, but me growing up in that era, ever since Call of Duty 2, I've had moments where it was up and I've had moments where it was down, but I did not mind. It was always randomized. It wasn't always a completely negative experience nor a completely positive experience. And yes, they should bring back connection-based matchmaking, because players will overall have a great experience in their match if their connection was actually better. Not a certain subset of players that had a really good connection with low ping and a certain subset of players that hated the match the entire time because they had high ping. I think we can all agree that if players had the same great low ping connection across the board, all players would have a great experience in the game. But unfortunately, what SBMM does is it doesn't do ping-based connection. They look at a lot of other factors. They look at KDs of the player pool. They look at where certain servers that are more populated than others. They would literally take you that is in the West Coast, even though there is a West Coast server, but because East Coast is having a hard time filling up, or because they needed one more person and no one is available, they're gonna pull somebody all the way from the West, ruin their connection to fill up that East Coast lobby. Why? For the sake of SBMM.